So within the first 10 minutes, this film opens with a moment that's honestly really hard to shake. Robert is out on the job in the middle of nowhere, early 1920s Washington wilderness. He's sitting there eating his lunch with one of his coworkers, a Chinese laborer. And there's this sense of quiet between them, not necessarily friendship in the modern sense, but a kind of wordless camaraderie that happens between men who have been breaking their backs side by side. And then these other guys show up, full of that old world hatred that doesn't need a reason. It just exists waiting for a target. They stumble over angrily, and before Robert or anyone else can do anything, they grab the Chinese worker and throw him off the side of the train tracks to his death. It happens in a matter of seconds. You see it hit Robert immediately that he could have done something that maybe he should have, but he doesn't. He freezes, and that inaction becomes the thing that clings to him for the rest of the film and for the rest of his life. That's the original sin of Train Dreams. Not that Robert is cruel or malicious, it's that he's human. And being human means sometimes you just don't move when you should. And that one moment of stillness can haunt you forever. From then on, that coworker is like an apparition hanging over the entire story as we see him again and again sitting next to Robert at a campfire or wandering through the wilderness. Every tragedy that follows carries an echo of that first one. Like the world is saying, you never paid your debt for that moment, so now everything you touch will carry its residue. The movie then opens up to this kind of sweeping biography of Robert's adult life. We go from 1917 Idaho all the way up through Washington in 1968, which notably is the same year that Apollo 8 orbited the moon. More on that in a little bit. That detail is not random. Clint Bentley is drawing a straight line between the most primal kind of human labor, cutting down trees in the rain, and the most advanced thing humans had done up to that point, flying to space. It's the whole 20th century collapsing into a single lifetime.